pretty cool. So, name check, contact. Can I have your email to be updated? Just beside it, signature. Room, it's already been paid for.
You look outside and give a yawn. It's just another boring dawn. The sky looks gray on neighbors bound the floor.
这康货小。
Let's make love last a lifetime. Let's spend this night together. Let this fire burn inside our hearts. Let us soak in all the pleasure.
Mấy con cá này. これ1これ2
It was a long, slow march out of Eden. We didn't know just what we were leaving, but our curious hearts had us believing we'd be be okay. Along the path we ventured freedom. For what we seek we had no reason. It was a heart whose doubt was fleeting, led us to say, what if we trip? What if we fall? What if we make a mess of it all?
Another guy looking for the perfect lover, the kind of love you only see in a novel. I wasn't waiting for some shiny unicorn out of thin air, rolling in your dumb bed. All of a sudden you're the hero of my story. I celebrate a love and only stole me glory. Still remember the way this whole thing started. I was walking down the city, feeling down and broken hearted.
At Central for T1 Western, T2 East, T9 Northern, Intercity and Regional New South Wales services.